watching Brazil. Brazil! It's just like watching Brazil.
Hi there guys, welcome back to Tykes TV. Thanks for joining as ever. Happy Friday, of course. Been getting a few requests and all that, asking where transfer video talks are, etc. Blah blah blah. Finally here to talk about it. Had a really busy week. Would have liked to have got talking about a few rumours sooner rather than later, but here we are. It is Friday, of course. Now I know last night we were everyone were wondering about what were happening regarding George Moncur. Now George Moncur has apparently been linked away to Luton, from what I've heard anyway, on loan for the rest of the season, because he is out of contract at the end of the season. I've heard loan. I'm not too sure if it will be permanent or not. If it is permanent, then we'll be at least getting some money for him, because at the end of the season it will be going for nothing. Now, he has turned down a new contract with the club. My thoughts on Moncur going, I could sort of understand it. I did expect it in a way. I think George Moncur is a really good player and he needs to be playing football. The problem with Moncur, for me, what I find is I do believe an attitude problem, in the sense that he's got all this talent. We know he's probably the best footballer at the club, in all fairness. You know, he's got the football in know-how and everything like that. It's just about perfecting it on the field, and we seem to see it. We don't see it enough, and that is what's keeping him out of the side, as well as, of course, not defending. He doesn't really like to defend. He doesn't like to get back and help defend. I suppose you could argue that into his game he should be further up the field, but in some instances you have to do that, and if you don't, it can cost you goals. But I do think Moncur has been a little bit unlucky not to feature a little bit more this season. But that's just my take on that. Now, he has scored 5 this season. Only one of those coming in the league, and that was away at Peterborough. But whatever happens, I mean, with Luton being obviously the side after him, that's one of our promotion rivals. That is what kind of gets me a little bit. Well, I don't see why we're actually going to flog him to Luton. But if he's going to get game time, we'll wait and see. I mean, you could argue it could be a good deal if he's not going to track back or something like that. But it is where it is with Moncur. Now, as far as it goes, we are ready. We are looking as though we are going to complete a signing today. So there might be a video after this one talking about who it is. From what the Chronicle says, they can't give too much away, but they do expect it to be a replacement from Brad Potts. That is from Winkler coming out with that, saying it looks as though it could be a wide player. It sort of baffles me with stuff like that the management don't have no idea who's coming in. The fact that it's not them doing the transfers, etc. They don't know who's going to be joining their side. So it does baffle me a little bit in that aspect. I can't see how it would work, how it would work for me if I were ever like that. I'd have to know who's coming in and who's coming out personally. It'd be just my opinion. So hopefully there's a transfer deal completed later on today. There's been a few names thrown into the mix, actually, from what I've heard anyway. I'm just going to have a look now. We've heard Ben Woodburn, which will more than likely be a loan, I expect. He's had a loan spell at Sheffield United. I think he made about 6 or 7 appearances there. He has been capped by Wales as well. But there's a few. There's him. Obviously Moncur going, and of course Ganaye, which we've not really talked about on the channel much. It has. I think it came out last weekend, and I've always been like, I don't really want to talk about it a lot, because you don't know until it actually comes out more and more. You see more of it, whether or not it is actually going to happen. Now, according to the Chronicle, that he is one of the favourites to take over at Nice. Obviously, they're looking, that they're ultimately our brother club, you could say, got the same owners, etc. And they're wanting they might be wanting Ganaye to go over there. Now, Ganaye, it's been very put forward, it is very unlikely that Ganaye will leave before the transfer window ends. They are expecting it to be on the 1st of February. You know, that is the main priority. January, get January out of the way, and then we'll take it from there. I think it'll be a big loss, in all fairness, losing Ganaye. I think he's done a hell of a lot for the club. But we move on, don't we? We don't get upset. I'm sure we'll find somebody who's good enough for the job. I mean, the club, we've got the same owners. You know, the club aren't going to leave us in absolute turmoil. So it's not as bad as it would be if it were going to somebody who, you know, who've not got the same owners, you could say. I'd love Ganaye to stay, but unfortunately we're not. Me as a fan, I'm not in control. There has been other bids put forward according to the Chronicle, for Mamadou Thiam and Kiefer Moore, which the Reds have turned down, which is very good to hear, that we're turning down bids for them, and hopefully keeping the squad together. Keeping the spine of the side is what it says in the Chronicle also. The spine is the most important thing, and as well, it has come out. I mean, we were talking about it yesterday. It does say here, it's a good situation that Kenny Dougal cannot get in Barnsley team. We obviously, Cameron McGee and Mowat playing so well, and we did talk about that yesterday. And hopefully, you know, Cameron McGee goes on and on. I mean, I love Dougal, but you can't. There's no way you can drop McGee. I mean, I love McGee. I think McGee has come on leaps and bounds really. And hopefully it may continue. Obviously Wimbledon tomorrow, I think they're unbeaten in 5 home games as well, so it's going to be an interesting fixture, but I am still confident. So anyway guys, just a little transfer video for you guys. I think I said guys twice there, never mind. Yeah, hopefully some deals are finalised today, and yeah, I'll be getting back to you with them as soon as I hear, and as soon as I hear that they are confirmed, and also the latest on George Moncur as well. Hoping you know, something gets done about that. I can understand George not wanting to stay and wanting game time, because I don't think he is going to find it hard to actually get into this side right at this moment in time. I feel like it's gelled now, and there's players in there that you can't really take out. I mean, he has been playing wide quite a lot, but I do prefer him in the middle, and unfortunately, if we're having problems getting Kenny Dougal in, we're going to have problems getting Moncur in with McGee and Mowat playing so well. So thank you for watching, guys, and we should hopefully see. I should hopefully see you shortly. There should be more than one video today. So thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll see you later. Thank you for watching Tykes TV. Make sure to check out our other videos that are also on the channel. If you like the video, please give us a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe so you don't miss out on our latest videos. All the best. God bless.